What is up, everybody? Logan here again with another video coming right at you. And today I'm going to go over the last couple of trading days where I've made $1,030 trading 0DTEs. Now, the best part about this is in both cases, I'm pretty sure I use less than $5,000 in collateral. So that's a really good return, especially risk to reward wise. And this was just waiting on the price action, right? Just a couple methods that I like to use. And this video, my computer's going to be a little bit slower. Just because it is live market hours right now. We started selling off right in the morning. Today is Tuesday, May 24th. I took some trades on the 20th, which is this day on Friday, right? We had that sharp sell-off all day until about, was that 2 p.m. We rebounded and had a really nice power hour. And then we had a pretty nice little gap up on Monday, and we just kind of chopped, hovered around. Couldn't quite make it to where I like to see the market move, which is this moving average I have set right here. It's around 405 right now. So let's jump into this one, kind of tell you guys what I was looking at, how I made these trades, my decision-making process in them. So let's get right into this one. So first off, we're going to start with Friday's trade. So if I go to my monitor tab over here, we are at my account statements, and you guys can see that I started filling these. I had a couple orders that got rejected earlier, and I had to reach out to TOS, able to resolve that issue. So I went to, on the 20th, down here, I filled for 5 contracts on 37.95, 37.85. So that was $5,000 in collateral at that time. Those filled, that filled for a nice, what would the math be on that? Go to the calculator. 150, 150. So 375 on that guy right here. So that was 375 credit. And then I also opened right here, as you guys can see on Friday. This was at 1324, which would be 124 Eastern time. I opened 5 more contracts right here for 20 cents a piece, or $20, right? So that was an extra 100. So that was my $475 trade right there. That was all the trading I did. I ran these into expiration, as you guys can see. And if we go back to Friday, my thought process here was, right, as you guys can see at the bottom, we have that 1330, 1230 type of thing. We were so extended. This is my favorite chart for 0DTEs, right? I've mentioned it a bunch of videos prior to this. But if you guys can see down here, we had started to see like how extended we were from these moving averages. I mean, we're talking being down at 38.15, plus the statistical chance that the market does drop and stay down over 130 points in a day is very low, right? Like anytime you come close to being down 3% on the day, kind of expect that to not happen statistically. Now it does happen, and it will happen again at some point where that would get blown out. But from a statistical probable standpoint, that's one of my favorite places to look at entering trades, is putting yourself outside of a 3% move on the day. And like I said, it's not perfect by any means, but you have statistics in your favor. I think it's 96% of the time we do not close over a 3% move on the day. And we're going to see if we can get that today, because so far we're down 2.1% at 38.90, but we have yet to exceed past 3% today as well. Powell speaks in about an hour. He speaks at 12:20 Eastern time, and I'm filming this at 11:15 right now. So we got that really nice bump into close. I was able to hold those into expiration. They collected all their premium in about an hour after I placed the trade, but I just let them go because it's SPX. They're good to expire. You don't have to worry about assignment, right? So that was Friday's trade. A little counter trend to my moving averages that I use on this time frame, but like I said, we have the statistical probability working in our favor, and we were so extended that I would at least expect us to come back to retest this 38.50. I was calling it out in the Discord, like, hey guys, I expect us to come back to at least 38.50. And then let's head to Monday. So on Monday, if we go back to the monitor tab, you guys can see starting here, I had an order that was canceled right away, reworked it. The market started to run away from me a little bit, so I just decided to refill. But I got $300 here in credit at 11.15. Then I added call spreads about, what was that, 30 minutes later, 35 minutes later. So if I go to charts, you guys can see it about 11:15 on Monday, which would be right here, right on this candle area, right here. I just saw that we were breaking out. We had really nice support below us at 39.10 with all of, this moving average crossover, all the moving averages were moving in the same direction. They were all on the right side of the trade at this point, which is really nice to see. So we have a lot of support before we break through it and get tested. So I took them right at support here. We also had the TTM squeeze working in our favor here, and the RSI was green, which is pretty much like a what more can you ask for type of setup. But then at the same time, I knew when I started seeing these candles around 12, around that 11:50 time when I took that, after getting rejected once, and then the other candle was on the rise here, I assumed that we'd stall out here at my moving average. And for you guys who don't know, this is my 195 day on this time frame. So I saw that, hey, even if we do get a run, we'll probably bump into this. Plus the 10-day moving average was 39.90 as well yesterday in the on the daily chart. So I figured there was so much resistance above us because we're in this bear market trend as of now that I just wanted to give myself enough space to where if we did break through it on some market squeeze, that I'd be okay. We go back to the monitor tab and you guys could see that that worked out pretty effortlessly. And then near the after we grabbed three of these, there were 10 wide. So that was -3 or three of them, sorry, at 40, 25, 40, 35. I made the call out to the Discord on these plays. And then let's see here, I grabbed two more for 40 cents just to scale in a little bit more. So that was really nice. And I grabbed two more at the end of the day at 39.45. That was at 14.24. So if we go to that, look for 14.24 on the bottom. Here we go. So right around here, I grabbed the put spreads, just knowing that I had this 10-day moving average here support for 39.54. We did get really close to actually getting tested towards the end of the day. So I was watching it a little close, but I just knew an overall green day that there was a good shot. We stayed strong into power hour, and we did. So that was a very nice day right there. And that day I collected, let's see, $555, if I remember doing the math correctly, if you add all these credits up. So that's where I come out to about $1,030 over the last 2 days, trading 0 DTEs. And I didn't even risk more than 4,500 bucks yesterday to do that. So really good day, about a 12% return there. Can't really ask for more. Today's a little different though. Today's going to be weird because you have the market already down 2.4%. I'm personally not a big fan of trading this style of day because Powell's speaking, even though Tuesdays are now open for expiration days. I may play something later with the Discord though. So we'll see. Not my favorite though, as far as like the price action. I have grabbed a couple contracts to monitor, but as far as like really taking a great trade that I feel very confident in, my confidence just isn't there yet. But I will probably start scaling in soon to where we don't see a over 3% drop today. But it really depends on Powell, right? I might not even trade today because Jerome Powell has this kind of like market death. He likes to rain on the parade type of momentum as of lately. He does not help out very much. He's very hawkish on the economy and the stock market. But that's what you get, man. I mean, you printed all this money and you told us it was transitory. You lied to us, and now the economy's feeling the pain. I do want to say that that's something to be careful of. We're still in that maximum downtrend. We're still to where almost every moving average that gets tested above us shuts us down, and we just continue to puke down. So let's wait for Powell, see what he has to say. See, maybe he'll help the market out. Maybe we get a launch off to 39.90 again today. Nice 2% rebound. We have gaps to fill above now over the long term, but this was more of a day trading video. So if you guys could leave a like for me on this one, I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you want to join the Discord and trade this with us, I call these out at least once a week as of lately. I took a lot of time off 0 DTEs just for the sake of my mental health for like, 2 months, maybe a month and a half, just because anytime we're seeing irrationality in the market, there's always a lot of funky stuff going on under the hood when you're in bear markets like this, because there's a bunch of manipulation and then you have panic selling and thousands of other reasons why it just becomes harder to sell, put credit spreads. So that's going to be everything for me in this video. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I hope you have a great trading day, and I will see you guys in the next video.